Good boss YouTube, aka what's up YouTube? Welcome to week number 2 of the VDL season 7. If you guys are excited for this, make sure to like and answer the comment question of the day. You can jump right into the battle if you wish to do so. Otherwise, you can stick around for the team builder here before the actual battle. We are taking on the common boy, coach of the Salt Lake Garganicals. He is going to be uploading his season game, so definitely go check him out because he has one of the scarier teams, and this is probably our absolute worst matchup of the season, and it's only week 2, so that's exciting, right? Look at Calyrex Ice, then look at our draft, and back to Calyrex Ice. I just lose. Like, this thing comes in Trick Rooms for free 9 times out of 10, and in Trick Room just destroys us. So that is easily the biggest thing that we gotta watch out for. Not to mention that he's got another Uber in Skyman, which that was annoying in mock. Shout out to the front office homies for helping me prep and mock for this game. Gouging Fire, setup wise, could be very annoying. Grimmsnarl with screens also kind of a pain. Cleavor was annoying in mocks, although it's more of a 6th Pokemon, I think, maybe 7th. I could see it not coming along with Sandy Shocks and Swalot. Swalot, I don't expect along with Sandy Shocks just because they have really rough matchups. The regen core of Manchow and TERA Slowking is interesting. TERA Slowking is very interesting. I thought he would TERA the Goldango. I'm glad that that's not TERA, but Goldango is still annoying regardless. So yeah, TERA Slowking I expected to be TERA Fairy potentially. I think I did see that mostly in mocks. So we got to watch out for that. But easily the biggest problem is Calyrex Ice. It doesn't matter if we deal with the rest of his team. It just comes in and they can Trick Room and just plow through our squads. So our first team member here, of course, is going to be our TERA captain and our first round pick, the team captain, Chunks, aka Dragonite. Just a standard Dragon Dance TERA normal E-Speed, because even if Calyrex is up in Trick Room, +1 TERA E-Speed is still going to do a solid chunk of damage to it, so hopefully we don't let it sit up for free. Not to mention that along with Earthquake, E-Speed and Earthquake absolutely demolish everything that he could potentially bring against us. Obviously something like Reflect Grimmsnarl could be a thing, so we have to deal with that. And then Stone Edge was really just kind of a filler move. If I'm in the scenario of where I can Stone Edge Calyrex Ice, I think I'm going to take that chance. But I think a +1 speed, we outpace at least the Sandy Shocks, if I'm not mistaken, because we're going to E-Speed Manchow regardless, and then we E-Speed everything that we don't Earthquake. So yeah, this can definitely end up coming in and winning us the match. Next off, we have another defensive hoe. This is a little bit of a different set because we have Flame Charge as opposed to Recover. We do still have Dual Stab, which hit the entirety of their draft for neutral or super effective damage. I don't really expect a super bulky Gouging Fire. I saw setup multiple times in my mocks, so this is able to 3-hit KO or potentially 2-hit KO the entirety of our opponent's draft, which is really nice. The speed is there for the Cleavor, if I'm not mistaken, if he does want to run that with Jolly Max Speed. Besides that though, we can sub up and potentially get some KOs, and then if we can Flame Charge, that's really nice because that means we outspeed something like the Skyman that is not Scarfed, and just everything else in general that could not be Scarfed. Next off, we have Sergio, aka Jirachi, and this was a last minute change. This is Iron Ball Jirachi. Now I know this sounds weird, but this outspeeds Calyrex Ice in Trick Room, and I am like 99% sure that he's going to be bringing Trick Room Calyrex because agility just makes no sense. It's not fast enough. In Trick Room though, it is slow enough, but it gets outsped by Jirachi. So I'm hoping that this set will stop Calyrex from sweeping us in Trick Room, because that thing is a giant problem, and that thing is just going to destroy us. So I need to be careful with Jirachi. I was a different set, but I was like, you know what, this I think handles Calyrex a little bit easier. So that's all I need Jirachi to do, is just handle Calyrex and stop it from sweeping us. Next off, we have Cobra Berry, Will-O-Wisp, Dragapult. This most likely is going to be my lead because it does pair up really well against mostly anything that he wants to lead against us. With the Cobra Berry, there should not be much of anything that he has that should knock us out in one shot. And if we are able to spread burns around with this and Ho Circuit Fire, Hex doing double damage is going to be amazing. In mocks, I did wish I had Hex over Shadow Ball in one very specific mock, so hopefully Hex will come in handy here and not hinder us, because it is slightly weaker than Shadow Ball, but if we do burn something, then that damage is doubled. So this outspeeds the Skyman and everything else that is not Scarfed, and then U-Turn and Dragon Darts hit his entire squad pretty hard. Next off, we have, of course, our good old standard Ting Lu, Stealth Rocks, Ruination, Earthquake, and Whirlwind. This also outspeeds Calyrex Ice in Trick Room. Although I wasn't in that position in Mox, still it is very handy if that does happen. And yeah, Rocks I figured were the only real hazard that we needed. Spikes would be nice, but all three of these other moves just come in way too handy. And then finally off, we have Covert, Cloak, Tentacruel. This is my main switching to something like the Skyman or the Goldango, because we don't got to worry about getting flinched or getting drops in our Spadef stat, which is great. And then even though we don't really touch Goldango, we can T-Spike on it, we can Haze Away any boost and flip turn against it. And yeah, that is our squad, so let's go ahead and jump into the battle. Okay, pause YouTube back. Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to week number 2 of the VDL Uber season. So I'm not sure when this is going up, guys. I just got off like a 14-hour shift. I am tired. We are taking on we're taking on that common dude. I don't know why my Discord doesn't show the full name here. So let's see what he decided to bring here. Wow, he brought the Swallow. That's surprising. Okay, no Cleavor is nice. I thought Cleavor might come. No Skyman. All right. Swallott's really surprising. I was gonna say Willy. Really surprising. Make sure to like, answer the comment question of the day, guys. I apologize. Hopefully, I will get on a proper schedule, because these should be going up on Sunday. It's just a lot's been going on in life. So yeah, check out our opponent as we're gonna go ahead and get this started. So we're gonna lead with our Dragapult and go from there. Unfortunately, week 1, Mamoswine plus Galar King was annoying. This time, though, we faced the even scarier Ice type in Calyrex Ice. And Slowking. TERA Slowking, by the way. TERA Fairy Slowking. As he ends up leading off with the Mienshao. So we live anything he wants to go for here. We'll find out if he's Scarfed. I kind of just want to go for the Will-O-Wisp, because we don't quite knock him out with anything if he's Scarfed. This could be Scarfed, actually. I saw Scarfed in a mock. I really didn't think Mienshao would come. Nothing wants to switch into a burn, though. If he's Life Orb, that could be a little scary. Banded could also be a problem, but I don't think you lead if this is Banded. So he's actually going to Heart Switch out. Okay. So let's see. Slowking. Do we hit? Can we hit? And we hit the Will-O-Wisp. That's awesome. This is great because we do have the Hex. So we know that this is TERA Fairy. Getting a burn off on this is really nice, actually. I'm worried about Thunder Wave. I don't think he goes for Scald. I could switch into my Ting Lu and get a Brox. Terra Blast should do nothing. Scald should do nothing. He's got no removal. So I kind of want to go into my Ting Lu here. So I'm going to U-turn. I almost didn't U-turn here. Wow. I am tired. I also did not have enough time to prep for this game. Or I didn't have as much time to prep as I would have liked to. But no excuses. We are here in week 2. We are currently 1-0. I think our opponent is also 1-0. I think they actually got a 5-0. 5-0 or 6-0 week 1 of their game. So they're going to go ahead and Terra. As we're just going to go for the U-turn. I assume this does like 5%. Let's see, so we're gonna go for the U-turn. Yeah, that looks to be like physically defensive, I think. With a crit. They could go for Chilly Reception. Chilly Reception would actually be really bad. That lets Cali Ice in. But if he goes for it, he goes for it, right? We'll see what he wants to do. As they do go for the chillingly bad joke. Like, I'm so worried about this thing having Thunderwave, dude. Like, Slowking Galar week 1 was annoying because it could have had Thunderwave. As you could just go right into the Cali Ice. No, in comes the Mienshao. Okay. I mean, ironically enough, Tanglu does live a hit here. And we'll find out what he's running. If he's banded, do I die? Do I risk it? If he's banded, I do just drop the close combat. But I feel like Tentacruel is such a safe switch in here. I really don't think he stays in. I'm gonna go for Rocks. He goes for Taunt. Okay. That was risky. I could have gone for the Earthquake there. So good play on his end. So we know he's not choiced. So if he's not choiced, we live. Honestly, if he is close combat, I think it's worth just going for Earthquake here. Because I really think he could just expect us to switch into Tentacruel. So I'm going to stay in. This seems really risky on my end. Yeah, knockoff, that's fine. Like, I want damage off on this. This works for me. So he knocks off our Citrus Berry, which is a little annoying, but it's not the worst thing ever. And he's not Life Orbed, so we definitely take the next hit. And I can just Earthquake again. He literally has no switch into this whatsoever. That's fine. I'm okay with this. So, like 40 is probably like at 60% now. The Goldango could be a little bit annoying. You know what's funny is I really wanted to have Heavy Slam on this. That would help against Slowking. He turns out to have leftovers, so that's good to know. I think I just get out my Rocks though, because my taunt does end. Yeah, I want Rocks up regardless, especially with this having leftovers and not the boot. Sorry, I completely just drew a blank, guys. I'm sorry. So let's see what he goes for. I don't mind taking the damage, as we're sitting in an okay spot. As he goes for the Scald, he is faster than us, obviously. No burn, that's nice. Alright, and we got Rocks up, that's great. So this will be nice. Rocks is really nice for a Dragapult in the back, because that means we're doing more damage. We're doing more damage to him. I think I'm gonna go into my Tentacruel here. If I had Heavy Slam, that would have been great, but unfortunately we do not now, as we are Covert Cloak, so we're not gonna get burnt. Does he Chili? He Scalds, that's fine. No burn for you, buddy. No burn for you. As he's going to regen back up to full HP, though. I really don't think he's going to want to stay in and take a Sludge Bomb, so I'm going to go for Flip Turn, I think. Yep, so we're going to gain momentum here. As in comes the Swalot. I was really surprised Swalot came, I'm not going to lie. That did 0, so I think this is just max defense, in all honesty. I'm worried about this having Encore. I need to find out what this is running. I think I'm just going to Tingaloo here. I could Ruination, I could also just Whirlwind. As he's got Black Sludge on this. So I think I'm gonna Ruination. He's sitting at 81%. And I mean, if you look at his team, Earthquake is just ridiculously free. He could bring in the Slowking here. If he brings in Slowking, is that the worst thing ever? I could double. I'm worried about this having Encore. That's why I didn't go right into my Ho. I'm going to Ruination because that does more damage to the Slowking. And I don't think he's going to risk this because I can just get up T-Spikes. Wow! Okay, that was risky. I'm surprised he risked that. As we're going to go for the Ruination, and we land. That's great. I don't know. I think that was a little risky. I could have gone for Earthquake there. Although Earthquake, I don't think would have done. Earthquake does 46 to 55 if he's max defense. Which is a lot less than I thought, honestly. Wow. That is... It's a little pitiful. So I don't think he goes for the Toxic again. So I'm going to double here into Jirachi. Yeah, so he's going to switch. He's at like 46%. So the thing about this is that we still outspeed Slowking potentially. I don't think he stays in here because we can go for the Iron Head. What does he bring in though? I think he brings in the Gouging Fire here. And is that bad? Not really. I'm going to go for U-turn. As he is going to switch. That's fine. We gain momentum. We have our rocks up. Goldango, okay. We'll see what this is running. It's not running boots. That did 0. As we can now bring in Ho-Oh. Yeah, buddy. We can bring in Ho-Oh here. Dragapult also comes in. But I like Ho-Oh a little more, I think. And I'm going to go straight for the sub. If he has Power Gem, good on him. That's really good prep. As he brings in the Gouging Fire. My concern is that this is just like really bulky Gouging Fire. So it's Boots. I'm going to go straight for the Brave Bird then. If it's Scale Shots... that could be a little scary, but he doesn't have loaded dice because he's got heavy boots. So let's see. That did 0. Wow. Goes for the Dragon Claw. Oh, he broke our sub. Okay, that's annoying. I think I sack Tinglu and I bring in Dragapult. So we know that this is really bulky now. Holy crap, that is like max Fizz Def. Yeah, that's like really max defense. We definitely take a Dragon Claw. I'm just worried that it's going to have Morning Sun. That's what I'm worried about. He definitely Dragon Claws again then. I think I got a Tinglu here. So this is max defense, max HP, I think. Or very close to it. As in comes a Tinglu. Oh, he goes. Oh! That was a nice play on his end. Wow, okay. I almost stayed in there. Almost stayed in there. I just Earthquake. Yeah. He was like at 65. Alright, I need to keep an eye on that Gouging Fire then. That thing is super fat. I think he thinks I just sacked this off. So he could just go for the Scald. I'm going to go right back into Tentacruel. Yeah, I'm going to go into Tentacruel. So we know that the Gouging has boots. So that's good to know. Oh, good play on his end. Oh, darn it. Ah, that's annoying. So good play on him going for the chilly reception there. I really thought he would just knock us out. What comes in here? Gholdengo, maybe? I think I just sack off Ting-Lu into whatever comes in, honestly. Yeah. So let's see. I need to start getting damage off on that thing. So Scald, chilly reception. What are the last two moves on that Slowking? That's what I need to find out. So let's see. Here comes the Mienshao. I mean, this doesn't do anything to me, really? I think I can just Sludge Bomb. Right? Or I Flip Turn and I gain momentum. I think I can Sludge Bomb first and then go for the Flip Turn. So he's just gonna U-turn. That's fine. Oh, actually no. I should have gone for Flip Turn because Gholdengo. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I should have gone for the Flip Turn there. Or I mean, Swallow comes in. I mean, is that bad? Not necessarily. I just go for the Flip Turn here. Swallow is getting really low, which is nice. My thing is, does he go for the Earthquake or does he go for Toxic? I think I can Dragapult here. My concern is that he goes for Toxic. So I don't want to risk Dragapult just yet. Jirachi can still come in. I take an Earthquake. I'm going to bring in Jirachi. Does he Earthquake or does he Toxic? Oh my god, Pain Split. That did a lot. I was not expecting Pain Split. I could have brought in Ting-Lu. I should have brought in Ting-Lu. Ah, darn it. This thing is at 65% now. Shoot. I could have brought in Ting-Lu. If I had brought in Ting-Lu. Oh, that was my fault. So that's even more annoying now, actually. So I'm going to go for the Wish here. In comes Gholdengo. I don't have the best switch into this, unfortunately. I'm going to try to bring in Tentacruel here. Get the Wish and then sack off Ting-Lu maybe. This is tough. This is tough. This matchup was really bad too. I really misplayed there. I should have gone into Tinglu. I should have sacked Tinglu. Okay. So he stays in. See what he wants to go for. Nasty Plot. Thunder Wave maybe. Make it rain. That's fine. I'm surprised he went for Make it rain. Okay. He's making it snow and he's making it rain, apparently. So I'm just going to go for the flip turn. He's like at 83%, so I got to keep that in mind. In comes a Swalot. He's got Pain Split, Toxic. I think I'm gonna risk Ho here and try and sub. Let's see. Oh no, he breaks our sub, unfortunately. I could bring in Jirachi and just try to wish again. No, I think I'm going to risk Ho-Oh. I'm going to Ho-Oh in case he wants to go for Toxic. Does he have the Encore, though, is the question. I think I can scout for the Encore here and just sub. If he Toxics me, is that the worst? Getting rid of this is actually not that bad. I don't necessarily need sub for anything at this point. So I almost kind of want to go for the Brave Bird. Even if we catch the Gouging Fire, that's fine. I'm going to Brave Bird. So he's at 49% now. So I got to keep in mind that that Swalot has freaking Pain Split, man. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Swalot low-key is a sleeper pick that's very annoying. It's got a lot of utility. That's fine. He Pain Splits. That is so risky. Why would you risk that? I don't know why you risked that. That was really risky. That was really risky. I'm surprised he risked that, honestly. I don't know. That was... I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that play, but it helped him out here. Maybe I'm just overthinking. I think I'm just overthinking my plays. Because I could have subbed. Even if Gouging comes in, I just Brave Bird it. I guess I force it to go for Morning Sun. It's not the worst ever. At this range, I think it could live another Brave Bird. It's like at 45, which is annoying. I need to really just weaken his team down, man. That Calyrax Ice in the back is a giant issue if it stays at full HP. So let's see. Does he Toxic? Does he Encore here? He does Toxic. Okay, so we brought in the Tinglu now. But he knows that he's faster than us. Toxic Pain Split is all he's shown. I just got an Earthquake. He does have the Earthquake, okay. So we can bring back in Ho-Oh. what's his final move then? He's sitting at 56. I'm going to sub here. This thing is actually such... Why is this Swallow such a problem? I mean, it's not the... I mean, it's annoying, honestly. I'm just really surprised he went for the pain split there, because I could have just subbed as he switched out. So we lose Ting Lu, which kind of sucks because that was a sack to lose. He's sitting at 56 now. I just have to Brave Bird here. I need to Brave Bird here. That does 0. Dude, this thing is super bulky. Yeah, even if he's not running a lot of attack investment, we just drop. I just need to Brave Bird and do damage. He's gonna knock us out here. At this range, he doesn't quite knock us out with the Dragon Claw. I could risk a hard switch into Dragapult on a Stone Edge. This is a really risky play. This is really, really risky. Oh, he goes for Morning Sun. Okay. Dragon Claw doesn't knock us out if he's like max defense, max HP. So I could Dragon Darts here. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Even if he brings in Slow King, that's fine. We take a Dragon Claw. So he's at 100. Income Slow King, that's fine. I still don't know this thing's last 2 moves. I think I just need to risk the Hex here. It's like at 76. He could go for the Chilly Reception. We still do damage to this, which is nice. I need to get some momentum on my side. This has been an uphill game. I really misplayed earlier. I need to get momentum back on my side. So we're gonna go for Hex. Even if he has Terra Fairy, that's fine. I mean Terra Blast, that's fine. As he goes for Psyshock, okay, this is great. So he did expect Tenacro to come in. So the next hit is gonna do a lot of damage to him. I don't think he's going to risk staying... Well, actually, no, because he can live still. But I'm going to keep him really low. He doesn't have a switch into Hex regardless. So we're gonna Hex here. The question is, what is his last move? Terra Blast Fairy? I think he would have gone for it now, though. Thunder Wave, maybe? Regardless, though, Hex here, I think, is my play. I hit whatever comes in, which is good. This is annoying, man. This is so annoying. Also, Gouging Fire being max defense and max HP is a problem. So he's back up to like 60% on the Slowking. Swallow, baby, just eating. Big boy Swallow out here, man. It's at 30%. At 30%, I knock him out with Dragon Darts. I'm just gonna go for it. So this goes down. Finally, we get rid of something, man. Oh my lord. Swallow goes down. It has been 30 minutes and we just got rid of his first Mon. Whew, okay. That's one threat gone. What's the next threat to come in? Cali Ice is a huge issue, dude. Slowking, okay. In comes Slowking. I just got a Hex. I got to keep this low. 55, 60. He's at 65%. I 2 KO him here. I think. With the burn and Hex damage. Nothing safely switches into Dragapult. But now he knows that we're mixed. So that's a good chunk. He's going to chili back up to 60%. Yeah, he's at about 60%. If Cali Ice comes in, I have to go for the Will-O-Wisp. No, Gouging Fire, okay. This thing's a problem. He's gonna Dragon Claw. I think I need to go into Tentacruel here. Dragon Darts does nothing to this, unfortunately. It does like 50%. I can try to bring in Tentacruel and fish for a poison, maybe? With, So he's got Dragon Claw, Stone Edge, and Morning Sun. Would he have the fire move? He's gonna Dragon Claw. I'm gonna bring in Tentacruel. This is bad. Dragon Claw, that does a lot, doesn't it? He did 175 to us. So yeah, he's running some type of attack investment. I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb. I got a Sludge Bomb. He's gonna switch into Goldingo probably, right? Yeah, so he knows that keeping Gouging Fire at full HP is his best bet here. Okay. T-Spikes do not help much unless Calyrax is not Boots. So the question is, what does he want to go for? I think I got to flip turn into Ho-Oh here. The thing about this is that if he's got Thunder Wave, this is bad. If he Thunder Waves, I think I'm screwed. Psyshock, okay. It's not the worst ever, actually. I'm gonna double here. Dude, that gouging fire is such a problem. I think I need to trade something for that gouging fire. I need to get damage off on it. I think I gotta double into Dragapult here. Or I just spam Brave Bird here. I'm gonna Brave Bird. So I'm gonna switch out into the gold. In comes the gouging as expected. Some nice damage. Alright, we're at 81 HP. We can't sub. I'm just gonna Brave Bird again. I'm gonna Brave Bird. As he goes for the Dragon Claw, he's going to knock us out. I can bring in Dragonite now and click Earthquake. I could bring in Dragapult, actually. If I bring in Dragapult, though, in comes the Slowking. I'm going to bring in Dragonite. He shouldn't let me set up, so I'm going to go for Earthquake, and I should knock this out. He's at 30%. Oh, this has been a long game, guys. This has been so back and forth. He's at 29, 30%. Hopefully he gives me this Mondo. It's at 30%. He's gonna switch into what? Go Dingo, okay. Is it Shuckaberry? I could have Dragon Dance. That was risky. I really could have just gone for Dragon Dance there. Does he have the Thunder Wave? I think he would have gone for Thunder Wave earlier though. I think I can bring in Tentacruel here. Yeah, I'm going to bring in Tentacruel here. See if he's got the Thunder Wave or not. So he thought I probably went for the Dragon Dance, and that's why he switched it in. Another one might have knocked him out, but I really don't want to risk him being faster than us. Does he go for Recover? That could be really bad. He's going to switch. Okay. In comes the Cali. It is Boots. I'm really worried about this going for Trick Room. If this Trick Rooms, I just lose. Actually, this just beats me. Like, I really have nothing for this. I gotta go for Flip Turn. I have no other play. I have to Flip Turn here. I'm hoping, please Trick Room. Please go for Trick Room. Go for Trick Room. He does Trick Room. Okay, so this is good. We outspeed him in Trick Room. Alright, I go for Charm. Could also Iron Head here. No, I'm gonna Charm. Yep, baby, let's go. Okay, we're gonna Charm him. We're gonna live this Stomping Tantrum. Yep, easy live. He's at 90, like he's like at 90%. 75, 80, 85? Yeah, he's like at 88%. So he's gonna switch. In comes Goldango. Another hit doesn't knock him out, which sucks. But I can U-turn out of here. He's got to have Recover on this, man. He's got to have Recover. I don't know. Maybe Charm wasn't the best bet to bring here. I could have gone for the Wish. I should have wished. Darn it! He does have Recover. That's fine. Unfortunately, Calyrax is Boots. That sucks. He brought like mono Boots pretty much against us. Which, I mean, it's a good bring. I can't knock him for it. Oh, what did I say? I should have switched. So the dimensions are back to normal. I think I can bring in Dragapult here. Dragonite's not that bad still here. I'm gonna go for the Hex. This is an uphill battle, guys. This is really rough. As he does... Okay, so his last move is Shadow Ball. Hold on, this might not be bad. Hold on. We know his full moveset now. Alright, we can bring in Dragonite. So I just go for Dragon Dance. I Dragon Dance 100% here. He should go for Make It Rain. He should definitely go for Make It Rain. I'm going to Dragon Dance. That's one Dragon Dance. If we get the +2, I think we win. He's got to go for Make It Rain. Yeah, so he goes for Make It Rain. He's at -1. I go for Dragon Dance again. Hold on. Okay, we're going to win. We have an 80% chance to win now. Yep, I Dragon Dance again. Dragonite at +2. You know what it comes down to, guys? And I'm so mad that it comes down... It literally comes down to whether or not we hit the Stone Edge on Calyrax. We need to hit the Stone Edge on Calyrax. Is that what it comes down to? I think that's what it comes down to. We have to hit the Stone Edge on Calyrax. Well, actually, maybe not. Hold on. +2 E-Speed to Calyrax does 51%. Glacial Lance only does 50% to us. No, I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. That was with multi-scale. So he does 84 to us. Do we win? I mean, it literally just comes down to whether or not we hit the, he crit us. Oh, are you serious? He's at -4 now. Oh, he's at -2, sorry. No, because he could have fake out on Manchow. Would he have fake out though? I need to go for the earthquake here. I gotta get my kill. I gotta go for earthquake. Alright, it comes down to whether or not Calyrex Ice drops to +2 Stone Edge. He was at about 90%. Oh, please, please, please. What's he sitting at, dude? Come on. This doesn't... Oh, come on. 80, he's like at 89%. He still lives. He still lives. He lives +2. I need a hit. I need to hit Stone Edge, and I need to get the roll. That's our only chance. All right, come on, Dragonite, come on. We got this, baby. We got this. It's a 75% chance. If he's at 90%, it's a 62% chance. Come on, this roll is 100% in our favor. We have an 80% chance on top of a 62% chance to win here. This matchup was really rough. We go for the Stone Edge. We go for the Stone Edge. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, let's go! Down it goes. Down it goes. I think we win. I think we might have won. Did we win? We might have just won, guys. We might have just won, in all honesty. Holy crap, did we just win this? Did we actually win this? Slowking is dead. At 48%? Yeah. E-Speed. I go for E-Speed. Oh no, he can regen. Oh, darn it. He can regen. No, darn it. I think we lose. I think we lost. Yeah, because Slowking can regen out of range. Ah, Slowking can regen out of range. We came so close, guys. So close. We lose. We lose. We lose. 55, 60, 65. He's like at 68%. Yeah, 88 HP. We... Darn it. Yeah, Scald knocks us out. Come on, Dragonite, come on! Yes! We got a crit! What? Yo! Yo! Oh my god! What? We win! We win! Oh, that... If he was at 68%, it was a roll. If he was at 68%, it was a roll. We win. Oh my lord, TERA Dragonite pulling out the victory. What? Oh man, I'm really trying not to like be super loud. Oh man, it's late. Oh, what? We won. Oh, what? That had to have been a roll. That had to have been a roll on Slowking, which, I mean, he probably should have switched out and switched back in. I don't know. I don't know. I think our last mon was Jirachi. What? We won. Oh man. Dragonite. What the dude, that was an almost hour-long game. Oh my god. If you guys watch this, thank you so much. Leave a like, leave a comment. Holy crap. I need to go to sleep. I got to be up in like 4 hours. Oh my god. What? Good game. Good game to Tom, man. Wow. I got to ask him what the... I'm going to put the roll up here after I ask him what set that Slowking was. Leave a like, leave a comment, guys. Wow, TERA Dragonite pulling out the victory there. Thank you all for watching. Later, everybody.